Hi, this is Carlene from Erin Condren in Australia and Simply Planned.
And this is Lee Baddock from Mum Plans, and we are both EC Squad members.
And we are here to discuss the Back to School collection from Erin Condren. So here we go. The first item is the Pastel Square highlighters. And for me, these, when I saw them online, I was thinking, why are they selling lipstick? Because I don't like lipstick. It does. It looks like makeup.
They do look like that.
Yeah.
They're just a disclaimer.
Yeah.
I don't actually have these products. So I'm just here to offer my thoughts on them to share that after you've showed them to me.
Yes, and questions. So these are 4 highlighters, and they're in really super great colors. Not your normal green and yellowy highlighting business. So these are good. And the colors are sage, mauve, orange, sorbet, and lavender.
Beautiful.
And they are, and I've done some samples so you can see how they come out.
They're quite bright. Like they're not that they're dark enough that they're not too pale. Did you do did you write first then highlight, or highlight then write?
I wrote and then highlight.
Okay, and did you wait long? I'm just worrying about the smearing. That's quite a big issue, I think, with highlighters.
I didn't. No, I didn't. And also I used my dual tip pen.
Oh, good. That's good to know.
Yes. Yeah. So that's good. So when I did it, there was no bleeding. And this is on Erin Condren paper, which is from my little notepad.
Ah, wonderful. And that's good because no one wants smearing in their planner. And I actually think those color choices are really fantastic. I think long gone are the days of bright yellow, bright green, bright orange highlighting. You know, there's a place for those in the world, but I think we've moved on to much nicer colors, and we can have our aesthetics, whether we're a student or working or planning. So good choice.
Yeah, no, you're right. And these are pastel, so they're really nice, and they're just light. And they're very attractive, and they've got the asterisk on there. So you know,
very pretty.
Packaging wise, perfect. I love it. So this.
Do we know? Did you get given pricing?
Yes. So this is $10.50.
Okay.
So all these prices are US prices.
Yeah.
So this is $10.50.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
I definitely. So the next thing are the Color Blend 5-ring agenda dividers for the agenda, which I know you are very partial to, shall we say.
I will be buying those, I have to say.
Indeed.
Are they
so
cardboard?
again, yes.
Okay.
They are. It's not, I don't know how to describe it.
It's kind of look like it's got a film on it. It's quite like a bit shiny.
Yeah. It's got a shine. It's got a sheen to it. So they're very sturdy. So you get the 4 colors, like a blush, a blue, a mauve, and a lavender, I guess.
So pretty.
Oh no, so this is more orange. You also get some labels, some tabs.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got like some productivity tabs. You've got functional. Today, lists, notes, and important, plus some other ones that you can just
some blank
do your
ones.
own tab.
Are they just like a paper sticker?
Yeah, these are paper stickers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I love them, and for me, in my agenda, I have just recently been setting this up, and I can see why they don't have the tabs over here, because it would conflict with these tabs. So I think having them at the top is fantastic. I think that's needed. I have this one as a daily. So I've got 6 months of daily in here, but I also have at the back, I've also added in the budget insert. And they both fit. It's quite tight, but they fit. Which is why I want those tabs, because as I take out months, I may add in some notes pages and whatever. And I want to be able to flip to those sections very easily. So I think they're great, those tabs.
Oh, yeah, they are. So you might be getting a little something in the mail.
If not, I'll be ordering them.
Because I do not have an agenda.
And the price on those?
Yeah. Those are $10.
Okay. Look, I'm willing to pay it.
That's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, we have one of my favorites, which is the color changing brush pens.
So fun. So fun.
I know, right?
I want these for my kids. They'll love them because I had them as kids. Not those ones, obviously, but color changing markers. And so much fun.
I've never seen them before.
Okay. You missed out.
So, yeah, I did, but not anymore.
No, you can make up for lost time.
Exactly. So the colors, stop it. So the colors are gold to red, and basically you have, where are we? Gold to red. Red. So you've got the brush, which is a really nice thick brush, and you would think that it would be like really bendy, like a brush, but it's quite easy and nice to write with.
That's a bit more of a firm tip.
Yeah, so we have samples here. So you write with the tip.
Yep.
Where are we? The tip, and then you have the other end, which is the color.
And that's like just a standard marker tip?
Yeah. So
okay.
It's like actually it's a fine nib tip. And so, pardon me?
No, you go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So you have the color, the main color here, and then the change in color on the here. So basically, like I have like a navy color, and then this tip will produce this like Tiffany blue color. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
they're just so much fun, and I think I may have mentioned this to you earlier, but the actual marker, it's the same look as the brush tip markers that they did bring out a couple of years ago now, I think, and those brushes on those were very, very flexible, and I know that was quite an issue with people that are used to using brush markers. I'm no good with them.
Yeah. But
there was the same size tip as that, but the other end, instead of it being a marker, was another little mini brush. So these are not like that. From what you're saying, it sounds like they have changed that tip and it is a bit more firm. So I guess that's good if you want to use it as brush lettering.
And this is quite hard. This tip is quite hard. So, and it's very steady.
Yeah. So you've got a lot of control when you're doing your color changing.
Yes, most definitely. So these colors are gold to red, tangerine to gold, red to lemon, teal to Kelly green, navy to celerium, Irish to fuchsia, which is really, really cute. And these are $15.50.
Yeah.
So far, the price, what they are really good. But I guess if you are buying them for back to school, you don't want to be paying a super amount of money, especially if you've got like 2 or 3 kids, because obviously you can't give one kid one thing and another kid another.
Right.
So
you can't do that.
Exactly. Because there goes World War III or something. Yeah. So I really do like this.
Yeah, no, I love those. I am looking forward to getting myself a couple of packets. I think my kids will love them.
Yeah, definitely. So next we have the Rainbow Ink Gel Pendulum. So these were introduced to us previously in the last seasonal surprise box.
Which is why I have some.
Indeed. So I've only written that on them. So I've not gotten down to the color, but I think obviously the more you write, the more the color will come through. So I believe you've already done that.
I have. So I actually am using this. I didn't get this earlier, but I'm actually using that in my spread this week. And what I found is that the ink is not, I don't know what I was expecting, but I think perhaps I was expecting it to go, a bit of blue and then to a bit of purple. It's not like that at all. It's all the colors come out at once. And as you write, it's variegated on the actual text. Now, you probably can't see it, but in here especially, like there's the pink and you can see the purple and the blue. It's all mixed in there. Yeah, so I think I was waiting for something that was never going to happen, but I really like the way they actually do write. It's really pretty.
Yes, because they're gel pens, so they write very smoothly. Yeah.
Right. And I think for me, the blue and purple one, it shows up the different colours a lot more than the orange, yellow, pink. I find the pink doesn't really show through. So I just did that little sample, but you can't really see the pink in this one.
No.
Yeah, the orange seems to be quite dominating, but it's still cute, it's still fun. And they've got these clips.
Yes. But the problem is when I'm usually have a pen in my hand, I'm kind of doing this and I'm flicking it and then, oh, broken. Yeah. Can't give things to kids.
No. Look, I kept mine from the seasonal surprise box, but I'd like to see some in some other colours.
Yes. And I think they need to probably be more, look, the light colours are fun if you're writing on something that is maybe a little bit dark. So maybe actually if we try on. So this is the sticky note.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think maybe if you're going to write it on something a little bit darker, because now I can see that the variant of the orange is coming down to a different color. But if you're consistently writing on something darker, I think you may be able to see it.
Yeah.
It doesn't always come out easily on the white.
Right.
Yep. So those are $8.50 for those two.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. So next we have the warm rainbow accordion zipper pouch, which is so pretty.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. I love the different colours that now, because they had the rainbow and they had a plum coloured one and a navy one.
Yeah, the navy variant one. Yeah, well, this reminds me of an Indian sari. It is.
Those colours are, and with the gold accents as well.
Yeah,
so pretty. So pretty. And the other one that's available, it's got the purples and the blue, I think. Yeah. I love.
And also these are they're shorter, so they're smaller, so you can fit like pens and erasers, sticky notes.
Have you tried to fit in like a standard pencil? Does that fit if you have one?
I do.
Sorry, asking the hard questions.
Oh, Lee, so difficult, so difficult. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. Does, but yeah.
It's tight.
It is a little bit tight, but my pencil is very pointy.
Right. I actually think those EC pencils are quite long, like compared to say some colouring pencils for kids.
Yes. Hang on 1 second.
We will.
We will. I actually have an EC pencil, but not an EC pair of scissors. I'll get into this really fast. So beautiful. OMG. Yeah. So this fits in there easily.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
the hard question from Lee.
Well, you know what? I'm sure there's somebody else out there that would want to know.
Absolutely.
So just sharpen that pencil quite a few times and it'll fit.
No, this is just the box.
No, the other one. Oh, okay, yep.
Oh, no, this is the mechanical pencil.
Yeah, no, that one's fine. Yeah, no sharpening required.
No, thank goodness.
Look, I love those, and I think I'm drawn to those colours as opposed to just the different tones of the plum and the navy. the blush. Yeah, I really like them, and I think I'm going to actually get them for my kids because they have got so many different sets. I can't see where they get that from, but they're hoarding pens and textures and pencils, and it'd be really good to just separate them so they're not fishing around trying to find which ones they want. So, yeah.
And I like the fact that they're not the large ones. The large ones are good because you can use them for something else. But as a kind of a pencil case stationery thing, these are just perfect.
As opposed to the big ones, which are good for like accessories or toiletries and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Used for traveling. So these are $16.50, and I think these are worth it, and they're so pretty.
And I love the fact that once that's open and each pocket has got some stuff in it, that it'll all just sit open. So you don't have to lie your pencil case on the side with all the stuff falling out onto your desk.
Yeah.
So it's a small things, but no, I like that.
Oh my goodness. So next we have another thing that you love, the Pastel functional sticker book.
Yes. I can't wait to get this because I'm such a sticker lover.
You are indeed. I know that about you. It's not a bad thing either.
No.
So these are just the color complement.
I like the little icons. They're cool.
Yeah. So you have exclamations. You have dollar signs.
Oh yeah, there's more. Okay.
Just gold. You've got dinner ones, a fork and a spoon. Shopping ones.
Perfect. Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
Like I like the fun stickers too, but it's good to have those functional ones.
Yeah, look, these I think, apart from when you buy the specific ones like budget or something like that, these are really good, like all-rounder functional stickers. They've even got like a cleany, squeezy bottle, trigger bottle.
Yeah.
And like payday, trackers.
You know what I would like? If anyone from EP is listening, that exact booklet, but in color blends colors, nice and bright. I would love that so much. I love the pastel too, but some colorful one would be great.
Yeah, you've got your little round.
Yeah, they're good. They're handy.
Yeah. Weekly chores. This is a really good one.
And it looks like it's in the In Bloom colorway because it's got that peachy color.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. So the only thing that I'm not 100% pleased about is that when you turn the pages, because you're not going to use all of them at the same time,
right?
Is that the pages kind of come out? Look, it's just like that.
Yes, but you know what? That's when you get a sticker book, the storage thing, which I don't know if they still sell.
What's that?
I don't know if they still sell them. I should know that, but I don't. But yeah, they do fit in those.
Yeah, but I like my books to be books.
So do I.
But that's just me. But
no, I'm the same. Because, it's a lot easier to get to rather than having to pull out from a sleeve. So no, I do get that.
Yeah. But yeah, these are just so gorgeous. Yeah. You're gonna have so much fun with these.
I can't wait to get those. And is the price the same as the other ones, I assume? I think it's like $15.50.
Yeah.
I buy so many of them, I know the price.
Oh dear Lord. And then we have the blush calculator.
So fun. So cute.
So pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty. I am definitely not a peachy girly girl. But when I saw this, I was like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah. And I like the size of the buttons because I'm, notorious for pressing the wrong buttons when I'm in a hurry.
Yeah. Where's mine? Because I bought my new calculator because like nearly as big as my head. Right. Yes. Exactly.
We're all about the big buttons. I don't know, maybe it's my age.
Yeah. Right.
My eyesight's going.
Come on, Granny. Because you're absolutely right because of the big buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, and it feels so lovely. Oh.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And it's cute. I can look, people have such beautiful desk spaces. Mine is a little bit all over the shop. But no, I can see that would just be nice, sitting on your desk. Yeah, beautiful.
Exactly. When you have a clear desk like that.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's nice to look at. It's not like my, you know, old-fashioned ugly calculator.
Yeah,
like that's like I'd be happy to leave that on my desk because it's not an eyesore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
well,
how much
you know, this is $14, but also this is the kind of thing that makes you want to have a nice clean desk.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So sorry again, that was $14.
Yep.
Okay. So the next thing we have is the gold bookmark ruler.
I really like that. I like it.
You know, when I saw, I was like, but no, I like it. But the only thing that is how do we say? The thing is, look, these tarnish a little bit. So
they can.
They can tarnish, but I just love the idea of it. So here's me.
One moment.
Ein Moment. Yeah. So, you were saying one moment.
Yeah. So I have this one that was around. Yeah. So I think maybe it's the same kind of.
Yeah, it's the same kind of material.
Yeah, look, it is a little bit tarnished, but I can still read the measurements and everything okay. And what I love this one.
Yeah.
I love this one size-wise, which is very similar to that. So this one was 6 inches. How long is that one?
This is, I'd say about.
Does it not have measurements on there?
Maybe, no, it does. It has, but it starts here. So it starts here to 5. So maybe about 7 inches in total.
Okay.
Because you've got the curve, but it's also got centimeters on it as well.
Yes, so is this one. So I like, the reason why I love this one is it's nice. I use this as my washi cutter, but I also use this when I'm using a X-Acto blade to trim.
Yes, because you're not going to cut your ruler.
Yes. Yeah. So I love it for that. And it's small enough to put, small enough to fit in those pouches.
Indeed. I'm sorry, what was it?
To fit in those pouches. The accordion pouches. But so I like that. Yeah. And a lot of the time, like bullet journaling and just in a lot of people's standard planners, you don't always need a massive ruler.
And also you can't usually, you have a regular ruler and you're off the page and you're moving it. So, no, those rulers are fantastic.
So handy. It is, like, honestly, this is one of my most handiest tools. Out of everything that I own, I use this all the time. Whenever I'm setting up my spread, like I think maybe some people like clear to be able to see the lines underneath, but no, I like this. And I think the fact that that is a bookmark, I don't know if I would necessarily use it as a bookmark because it does seem a little chunky for my liking, but that clip is really there. For me, I would be utilizing that to be holding it in place somewhere, whether it's on a back pocket or like in a front pocket of your agenda, just to hold it in place as opposed to using it as a page bookmark. But
I guess the thing is, if you take your planner, if you're on a go with your planner, this is good because you have a ruler and it is functional. Your bookmark is a ruler. I mean, I don't take my planner every day, but some people take their, like with the agenda, you could absolutely take it with you on the go. So for you, I think that probably would be good as well. Even though you do have the ruler in your...
so I would probably clip it in... I guess maybe this one. Although, because the clip is quite long, right? So it would even fit in one of those. Yeah, because it goes all the way down. Because if it's not much different to this, only a little bit longer. So it would fit, Yeah.
So, I like this. And this is $12.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good price. Okey-dokey. So the next thing we have is the Color Blends Projects and Exams Dashboard. So, look, I'm not studying or anything like that. Projects and exams, projects definitely. So this is Color Blend, and I love the variant colors.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's very cute. So you have projects, goals, details, deadline, important dates, and a little round tracker for completed. But you could always just put like a washi or something, or a label over there, and just have it something else.
You're right.
And then
That's
on the
a good
back,
idea.
yeah, and on the back you have oh, is that actually the same, but it says exams.
Okay. So project on the front?
Yeah, projects and exams on the projects on one side and exams on the other. And then on the lower level, you have long-term assignments and upcoming exams. So you could, in effect, just change the titles and just use it for, you know, like projects, home reno rooms, you know, get the kids to tidy up kind of thing, and they can track it. Just
right. So you could definitely find another way to use that if you're not a student. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, well, I do meal planning. So in the week, I could very easily just do that. If I didn't want to cook something, just put, let me start again. For meal planning, I could just plan it out on here with the ingredients, and maybe when you're starting to cook something, but you don't want to cook the whole thing, so you can track it on here. So I love it. I'm a tracker.
Yeah, no, so they're handy. They're definitely handy to have.
So this is $7.50.
Yeah.
And then you also have the Snap-in Color Blends school tracker. So at the top it says, can you see that? It says top priority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colors are so pretty.
Yeah, they really are. So you can definitely just, you don't have to use it for school. You can just track anything and just change the headings.
Yes, what a great idea.
Yeah. So, but this is so pretty. I love color blends.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And that is also $7.50.
Okay.
So the next one is the white fine tip wet erase marker. It's a 3-pack.
Okay.
And to use it, you have to shaky, and then kind of put it.
Press it down a few times.
Press it down a few times. Let's see if yeah. And then I'll use one of these. So it is really fine. So you need to write a bit slower than I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see that. But alternatively, if you have a plain planner, you could also, I don't know if you can see it actually.
Oh, yeah.
One. Yeah. You can write on your covers. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
And I like that they're wet. I like that they're wet erase. No one needs dry erase stuff just rubbing off on everything. So
no, they do not.
That is
the good thing is, yeah. So I will shoot and. So I just did this with a tissue. I guess when you do it with alcohol, it comes off easily. But the thing I love is that there's no indentation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fact that there's white.
Yes.
Yeah. There's no point getting a pack of all different colours, and then you're only going to use black to write on that colour blend insert, right? So yeah, the white's good. I like that, especially when so many of their dashboards are colourful. So I think they're handy.
Yes, very handy. And that is $10.50. So the next thing is the weekly project and exam sticky note pad. So this is like a post-it note.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So you can just write on and just stick in your planners. So this says it's got a little tracker for project exams, but you can just write anything on these.
I'm just looking at the picture of it. So I'm just looking down to see the picture of it. Yeah, I like that. I think you could definitely use that for non-school related things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Obviously, maybe not the exams. I don't know who's having exams in their life when they're not studying, but the project part of it, absolutely.
Yeah. And also, it's a post-it note, so it's great to stick anywhere, basically.
Yeah, stick it on the fridge so you constantly seeing it and reminded of all those projects that you've got coming up.
Yeah, and I stick things on the side of my screens because I'm usually, if I'm not cooking or watching TV or something nonsense, I'm doing something on the computer.
Right.
So I just have them sticking around my screen. So that is $8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite
so
reasonable.
The next one, what's that?
I said that's quite reasonable.
Actually, how many sheets are in there?
Is it 25? A lot of those pads seem to be 25.
Oh, they're 50.
50. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 50 for $8. That's really good.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah. So we have the Color Blends Weekly Self-Care Sticky Notepad, which was also in So you can speak about this one.
Yes. I feel like we talked about it in the seasonal surprise box, and I can't remember what I said, but yeah, look, I think this is good. I don't like putting habit trackers in my planner. I don't know why. I have tried in the past and I just can't do it. I don't know why, but I don't mind tracking those habits. I think it's a good thing, especially if your water intake for someone like me that's the last thing I want to drink. So I think it's good. It holds me accountable, but I don't have to have it in my planner. I just have it sitting on my desk. And then, just get rid of it when I'm done for the week or whatever. So I think it's handy for that.
It is. And you've got the lovely color blends at the bottom.
Yes.
We are loving
motivational, keep you going.
Yeah. And this is a 20 sheet pad. And this is for $8. I do like that. I love that.
Yes.
So the next thing is the magnetic ballpoint pendulum.
Now, what's the magnetic part? Because I don't
know. Magnetic.
Yes. Which bit's magnetic?
The lid.
The lid.
Yeah. So, but this is good. Yeah. And it writes like that.
Okay, nice and smooth.
Yeah, it writes really nicely. But for me, this is really good because I have a habit of taking the lid off something and I'm like, where's the lid? Yeah. Do you know how many of those pens I've got dried up because the lid's rolled off something or it's gone? But this is like, oh, here's a lid. Oop. Where's it? Why are you not magnetic-y?
You can go around with your big magnet and find it in amongst your stuff.
Yeah, so see?
That's cool. I think, and have you tried to stick it on your fridge to see if that magnet is, I mean, I would assume it's strong enough to hold the weight of the pen.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to try that later. But the good thing is also, the base is magnetic.
Cute.
I like that. And it's nice and it's a nice, like, heavy weight. So I really like that. Yeah, I am a hopeless with lids. So for me, this is perfect.
Yeah, I like them. And how much are they?
And these are $12.50, and they write in black.
And okay. I like them. They're nice. They're something a little bit different.
Okay. So the next item is the A5 Kids Reading Log and Journal, which is so cute.
I love that cover.
It's really pretty, isn't it?
Yes. So good. Yeah.
Paint the whole world with a rainbow. So you have, it says, so many books, so little time.
Oh, this is
so true. I don't have kids, and but let's just talk about this first. So this is so cool because it has a acrylic coil.
Yes, I noticed that on the website that it's different. Do they feel sturdy?
Yes, very sturdy. It feels exactly the same as a regular planner, notebook, or journal. Inside they can write about me. I remember when I was younger that whenever I got a new book, I would write, this belongs to.
So
inside.
did I. I had little labels. Oh, that's so good. Because you know what? I love books, and my children are being brought up in to love books too and reading. So yeah, and they churn through books, and it's nice. I keep a log myself of what I've read. I don't necessarily write what the book's about. Perhaps it's just my memory. So I can be like, have I read this? So I can see how kids would benefit from that. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, and it would encourage them to read as well. So you've got my name, my age when I started this log, so cute. My age when I finished this log, and I live in, and this is me. So they can even draw them and themselves. It's a nice little project book.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is so cool.
And does it give them a section to write, like what they thought about the book?
Yes. So the first page is my top favorite books are, so things that they've already read. Some of my favorite book characters are. Some of my favorite genres are.
Nice.
You might have to explain to them what a genre is, but some of my favorite authors are. I mean, like, when I was younger, I remember reading all the Enid Blyton books.
Yes, so nice.
Oh my goodness. Some of my favorite places to read are never under a tree, because things fall in my head.
Yeah.
And so practical. Exactly. I'm very much a city girl. Nature, no. So my reading goals. So goals started. So the date they started, the date they finished, and what their reading goal is, I guess maybe to read maybe 3 pages a day or 2 pages. And there's a little space for them. It says my reward. So
nice.
You can give them, or you can give them a little reward when they've done that.
A new book.
Yeah, exactly. Feed your mind. So the reading log. There, so you've got the date, the book title, the author, and also the minutes that it's taken them to read it.
Perfect. Yes. Yeah. I know my kids get something similar for school that the teachers look at, but it's literally just a way of showing them that they've been doing reading. So they could certainly use that reading log as long as they had it took it to school with them so that the teachers could see that when they're doing their checking.
Yeah. Definitely. So the next section is book review. So you're asking about that. So it says get started. Can you see that?
Oh, yes. Star rating. Yep. Perfect.
Yep. Date finished, the title, the author, the genre, the page count, which is important sometimes. I read this book for school, reading challenge or fun. So you're right. So they can, functional little ticky boxes.
Yeah.
Their reading level. I recommend this book if they liked it or not. Because sometimes with school, you're forced to read stuff and you're like, well, what was
boring.
The point of that? Yeah, exactly. So I remember when I was younger, there was a book we had to read for school. And I was like, oh, I'm not reading this stupid book. But I read because it was for a class. And then when I finally read it, that is one of my favorite books.
Do you remember what it was called?
Yeah, it was called Cider with Rosie by Laurie Lee.
Never heard of it.
And it's a really, sorry?
I'd never heard of it.
No, it was on the English school curriculum, but I just loved it. So it says what this book was about. So it's like, are they paying attention to what they're reading, which is really good. And also their favorite part of the book. Yeah, so I guess this is really good because it really engages them in what they're actually reading.
Right, it makes them take a minute and to think about what they've just read and what they may have learnt from that book or what themes and stuff are in there. So yeah, it's good. It does force them to do that.
Yeah, because on the other page you have thoughts, quotes, or doodles about this book.
And you know what? It's not too daunting either, because it's not like you have to write a 5-page essay about the book. that will come.
Yeah.
That will happen. It happens at school. But yeah, but just for your own benefit as well, just give you that moment to reflect without it being another project that you have to do. Yeah.
Because also reading sometimes when you're in school, for me, definitely, it was such a chore.
The school text, yes. I don't know anyone that Shakespeare. How much Shakespeare can we read?
Not lots, please. No. Yeah. So, and you've got your favorite books.
Yeah.
Yeah, your little what's this one? Yeah. So book lists. So, and this is also good for us because what I find is I will listen. I consume a lot of audiobooks because I'm listening to them when I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
Which isn't always the best because you can miss things. But when you're just listening to the same author, it's pretty much the same kind of thing. Like a John Grisham, if somebody died, somebody.
That's what I'm reading at the moment.
Exactly. It's the same kind of what's the word? I forget what the word is, but it's the same kind of thing where what happened. Somebody was accused of something they didn't do, and it's broken up into those blocks.
Yes.
So sometimes you don't really have to really concentrate. I do listen, but I don't listen to every single word.
Right.
But for me, I'm going to actually use this myself, and I'm going to start buying books because I like the idea of you have your favorite chair, your cup of tea or whatever, your stack of biscuits, and you're set for the morning.
I love it. I love reading. And, I was such a bookworm growing up, and then I had children and, free time to read a book. What's that? But now that they're in school, I go to do school pickup and I leave early so I can sit in my car and I can read in peace to myself, guilt-free. And I love it. So, I think it's good. Anything that encourages anybody to read, I think is wonderful.
Yeah, and with kids, like even with my nieces and nephews, I never bought them toys. I always bought them books.
Right, same.
And
if I could flip this camera around, if I could flip this camera around, which I won't because of the mess, but you would see how many books are in this house that my kids have.
Yeah,
right.
Which is so good.
Yeah,
I love that. Thank you, EC.
Yes, great product. And how much is that one?
$15.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a good price as well. So the next thing we have is the lined 3-subject notebook.
And that's a 7x9?
Yeah. 7x9? Yes. Yeah, it feels kind of smaller, but it's not. It's just not as thick as.
Yeah.
You know what? It's as thick as a notebook.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had bought the other one. That
A5?
A5. Yeah. And I didn't realize I bought.
Sorry. I'm laughing because you'd ordered them and then forgot that you ordered them. Yeah. Anyway, but have you used them yet is the question.
Let's move on, shall we? I think it's like with a lot of things with EC, is like you look at them and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And you know what you can use them for, and then you get them, you're like, they're on the shelf. Because they're on that shelf.
Yeah, because you just forget about them. That's all.
Because they bring out so many nice things, and then you're on to the next thing. Yeah. So stop with these things.
But you know what? When I was studying, and like at university, taking notes and whatever, I would have loved that. Loved it. Yeah. Because I wish I was all across EC when I was studying. I would have loved it, having all of these products and pretty things. That would have really helped motivate me. So you like to look at them. But I can see how the 3-subject notebook would come in handy for sure for students.
Oh yes, definitely. Because it's a 3-subject notebook. So this is good. And and there are the stickers at the back.
Yep.
So so it's just a notebook with tabs, but still a very good idea. So this is $24.
Okay. But you know what? change the cover and use it for things like projects at home, like home projects, or like, you know, you might do like a school meeting or whatever, like if you're in a parent group, have one section for that, and you can have another section just for like your own note taking or whatever, or so it doesn't have to be used for students.
Yeah, but you can even use it as a recipe book.
Yeah, why not?
Because they've got because you have the like a tracker,
like a dashboard sort of thing. Yeah,
exactly. Couldn't find the words. Yeah. So because I've got one of those little printers, so you can just take pictures of the food and just stick them in there, and
or like a holiday journal. I know that they do have the travel journals and things like that, but you could just use it as a journal for your trips or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It's a very good planner one. So when you go, because we're here in Australia, it's so far away because I'm from obviously England. So whenever we do travel, we're like, oh, well, you know, we're in the vicinity of America because there's all the, you know what I mean? So we're here and then all the way over there.
You're in a different hemisphere.
It's a very good planner. Pardon me?
You're in a different hemisphere.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. And that, well, you know, we're in the area. No. A day's travel. So why not? Yeah. So anyway, so that's $24.
Great.
So the next thing is the Groovy Blooms, and it is groovy. This color, sorry, this pattern.
It's cute. It's cute. I like it.
So gorgeous. Yeah. So this is the Groovy Blooms Academic Planner.
Mm-hmm.
So, See, oops. So it's sectioned off in obviously months.
Mm-hmm.
You have observances.
Oh yeah.
Of the year. Class schedule. So you've got 2 pages for that.
Yep.
Location. Can you see it?
Yes. Yep. I can see that.
And then a note page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then the months.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically, it's just a planner just for school, because this is back to school.
Right.
Yeah.
I actually bought. I bought one of those when my son was doing remote learning back when we were in lockdowns because of COVID, and I bought one to try and help me.
Was it useful?
Yes, absolutely. It's a bit triggering now when I look at it because it reminds me of all those lockdowns and remote learning, but so I may never ever look at one again the same. But no, it definitely it was helpful for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, it is, because I've never seen one of these. So yeah, it's really good because you have your day and your things to do and your tick lists, which is just fantastic. So
right.
So to trigger you, Lee.
That's okay. So for me, I was doing in the first section was subject, and then the next line was what we were learning about, and then in the to-do section was whatever task my son was required to hand in, and then I actually used the washi tape that was has the times on it, and those fit perfectly in line with the lines, and it was perfect amount for my school day. And and that's how I did it, and it worked fantastic. It was really good.
Yeah, that sounds really Well, how was it? How was homeschooling though?
My son was fantastic. So he was a dream actually, but and he flourished really, even though it was his first year of school when we started. But by the second year of remote learning, he was like, this is great. But yeah, I'm glad they're at school.
So the back you've got little stickers. Exam.
Oh, I like those. So yeah, they're different. Yeah. They weren't in them previously that I recall anyway. Yeah. So
this would be perfect for homeschooling.
Yes.
So you're in a little curriculum. Oh, I love that. So this is $40.
Right. It's good.
Well,
I like the price point. I like how it's priced a little bit cheaper than the other like life planners.
Yeah. And this is a whole year.
Yes.
So yeah, so you can get them from this one is August to August, and you can get them from obviously next year as well. So yeah, I think I might be taking this cover off from my notebooks.
It is pretty.
It's very pretty, and also it's something that I would not get.
Right, you wouldn't buy it, so yeah.
Oh no, because I wouldn't. It was not something I'm like. But when I think also the thing is when you see things in person, it's so different than when you see it online.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we have 2 more things. We have the colorful fine line pens, which are these.
Okay.
So and you have the case. You can stand it on when you're using it. So, yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's handy.
Yeah. So it's really good.
And how do they write?
Like this.
Oh, nice. Are they nice and smooth?
Yes. So even you find, apart from the yellow, which is a bit light, but all the colors are really, really great.
Yes.
So the colors are marigold, garnet, purple, amethyst, black, dusk, navy, cerulean, alloy, and aquamarine.
Can you show us the tip of one of them?
Yeah, of course. So a very pointy.
Okay. Is it like a felt tip sort of?
No, yeah, it's tiny.
Yes. Oh, I like pens like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I would have loved that when I was in school. Back in my day, if you wanted to have colourful pens, you had to get like a 10 pen. They had all the colours around it and they were really thick.
Oh,
yeah, otherwise it was like red, black, blue, and a green if you were lucky. So missed my calling. I was born in the wrong era, I have to say. That's okay. My kids will benefit.
Oh, how much is this one? This one. So this is a 10 packer.
Yep.
I like this case. And when you close it, it's
it's like a 2-step thing.
Yeah, it doesn't click, but it's pretty sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is $18.50.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like those. You might have to buy some.
Yeah. You might have to buy some.
I might.
As well as everything else.
Add it to the list, yes.
Happy Christmas. Yeah.
Early Christmas for myself.
Yes, exactly. So the last thing we have.
Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. So excited. And I don't even have one, but I'm excited to see it.
The colorful repositional weekly whiteboard and notepad. So with the notepad, this is refillable.
Yes, and there is a few options already on the website for those.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I've written on it. You can see with my wet erase marker.
Okay. So, did you try the white on there or not yet?
Oh, I did not. Let's see, shall we? Oh, it says you should leave the cap on. Oh my goodness. Oh, doesn't want to come out. I'm sure it works though.
I'm sure it does too. It probably look the same as what it did on the dashboards, right?
Exactly.
So how flexible is it?
Oh, it's very flexible.
Oh.
No. I'm not going to do it again. If I break this, you'll buy me another one.
No.
But it's very kind of spongy. So
okay.
Put it on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is not tacky.
I see.
So
okay.
but you do get instructions of where you can and cannot stick it. So it's best on things like recommended for flat surfaces that are not bumpy, coated walls, glass but not in direct sunlight, coated wood, metal surfaces. So it's much better for things that are like varnished or fridges or cupboards. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Not good on curved or bump or uneven wallpaper or textured.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be good for that. Or surfaces that are exposed to sunlight.
Right.
So yeah. This is genius.
Oh my God. Honestly, I I have the wall organization chart that you have behind you. Yeah, I have one of those in my study. But my kids, they can read. They're at an age where they're like, oh, when do we have that? Or what's on tomorrow? Or what's for dinner? And they just have a million questions each week. And my fridge does not, like, it's not magnetic. The front of it is not magnetic. And it drives me crazy. But this, I can stick on my fridge. And
game changer.
Oh, it is. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get one. I really am. I think my kids will love the fact that they can just go and look and get all their questions answered and for the week. And
you'll be like, well, what does it say on the fridge?
That's right. Stop asking me.
The oracle, which is the fridge. Yeah.
Right. And you know what? And if someone comes over and you don't, not that it bothers me, but if there's stuff on there that you don't necessarily want people to see, you just rip it off and take it off.
Yeah.
You should say.
Yeah.
And the backing, stick it back on and wait till they're gone.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the pad because the pad says to do or to buy. So, you can just use a different color pen.
Yeah, shopping list.
To do that. Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah. So this is just genius. It's also available neutral colors. Yeah. And this is $76.
Okay.
So it is
How
a
much?
little bit pricey. $76.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a bit pricey, but it's one of those things that when you buy it, you will be like, how did I live without it? Because it will be so useful. Yeah.
I'm just having a look on the website now because I don't know why, but
it's allowed.
Okay, so on their website, when you said
I'm losing my mind. It's $38.
There we go. I was just on there to check.
Like, oh my God. Yeah. I had two in my in my bag.
A little bit high, but
sorry, EC.
That's okay. We fixed the problem.
We did indeed.
But yeah, so on their website, they've got a weekly to-do list, refillable, specifically kind of for this. There's a family planning notepad, and then there's a teacher prep refill. But without seeing it, I wonder if it's the same size as, how you can buy the 2-pack of notepads?
Yep.
Which are just like a plain, like with whatever design on there.
This is just a little bit longer than, I guess this is an A4. Hold on. Yeah, it's just a little bit longer than A4 portrait.
Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of looks the same. I don't actually have that. Yeah. But usually they make all of their pads pretty uniform.
Right. And like you could just see the dimensions and check the width.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. So the refillable notebook, the dimensions are 4 inches by 9.
Okay.
Yeah. I was looking at it thinking, wow, $79 is a lot of money. So no, it's $38 because I had 2 in it. Sorry, peoples. And you know what? $38. This is really good. An absolute game changer.
Like that is my number one product out of all of the back to school range for me personally. Yeah. So I am excited and cannot wait to get my hands on one.
Yeah, mine is a color changing pen.
Yeah, those are fun.
There's a
lot of really cool products in this release.
Yeah.
Some fun ones and some really functional stuff. So I think it's great.
Yeah.
They've
And the
come through
fact
with
is
the
you
goods.
do not need, pardon me?
They've come through with the goods.
Oh, definitely. And you don't need to be going back to school.
Not at
This
all.
is like an organizational person's dream, pretty much.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
it really is. It really is. So once again, Erin Condren knocked it out of the park. And I should thank Tori and Samantha for allowing me to have this collaboration. And also my fellow EC Squad member, Lee, that always makes these reviews so much fun.
It is fun.
So,
and look, and without even having the products in front of me, I've been able to see them and ask the questions directly, and hopefully we've answered questions that somebody else may have in the process.
Because you like the questions.
I do like
You like the questions, people.
I need to know all the things. So it's great. So yes, thank you to EC for sending those to you so that we can do them.
Yes. So these are on the Erin Condren website now. A small plug, they will be on the simplyplanned.com.au website soon. So thank you so much for joining us, and it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye for me, and thank you for allowing me to share this review with you.
Thank you. Okay.
Until next time. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.